Hello transcribers, and welcome to our channel of transcription exercises designed to boost your transcription skills and employability. When you're checking over your own work or proofreading somebody else's, you'll sometimes notice in the transcript that you've missed out a letter in a word, and the spell checker won't always catch these. For example, if you miss out the T in forget, then you have the word forge, which is still a word. So when you're checking a transcript, it's useful to be able to spot missing letters quickly and work out what the correct word should be, ideally without having to listen to the recording again. So today we'll have some practice at doing just that. I would be grateful if you would like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications of future transcription exercises. And just before we start, a 30-second word from our sponsor, the FTW Transcriber, about just one of its features. You don't have a foot pedal? No problem. With the FTW Transcriber, you can always use your keyboard keys. These are the default hotkeys. But if they don't suit you, you can change them. You can also disable individual hotkeys if they clash with another program, like your word processor. Alright, so let's start our exercise. I'll talk you through it. On the next screen, you'll see a sentence. The first thing you have to do is to decide which word has a letter missing. Here we go. So which word in that transcript has a letter missing? Here's the answer. The word averse has a letter missing. So which letter is missing from that word? Have a listen to the sentence this time.
The adverse weather ruined our beach holiday completely.
So the answer is the letter D is missing. Averse should actually be adverse. Two different words. What are the definitions of averse and adverse? What I tried to do when coming up with definitions was to challenge myself by trying to come up with one-word definitions. So how would you define averse and adverse? Here's what I came up with. Averse means against. If you're averse to something, then you're against it. And adverse means unfavorable. That's the word which makes sense in this transcript. Okay, number 2. Which letter is missing from this, or which word in this sentence has a letter missing? Here is the answer. The word moral has a letter missing from it. So which letter is missing? Have a listen to the sentence.
Team morale dropped after that terrible meeting yesterday.
And here is the answer. The letter E was missing. Moral should actually be morale. What are the definitions of those two words? Moral means something like good. If you're a moral person, you're a good person. And morale means something like your spirits. If you have good morale, that means you're in high spirits. Or if you are demoralized, then you're in low spirits. Number 3, which word has a letter missing in this sentence? Here's the answer. What letter is missing? Have a listen.
Between pizza and salad, the latter felt more reasonable.
And the answer? The letter T is missing. Later should actually be latter. What are the definitions of those two words? Later means subsequently, and latter means the second one. Okay, number 4. Which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer. Avid has a missing letter. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
They walk home to avoid the crowded station.
The missing letter is O. Avid should be avoid. What are the definitions of those two words? Avid means keen. It's actually an adjective. And avoid is a verb. It means something like to bypass or to steer clear of. Number 5. Which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer. Earned. What letter is missing from it? Have a listen.
After many years on land, I yearn to see the ocean again.
And the answer? The letter Y is missing. Earned should actually be yearned. What are the definitions of earned and yearned? Earned means made money or deserved, and yearned means longed. If you yearn for something, then you long for it. Number 6, which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
The whole place had a cool historical vibe.
And the answer, L is missing because pace should be place. What are the definitions? Pace means speed or step, and place means location. Number 7, which word has a missing letter? The answer, plant, has a missing letter. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
The planet glows at night through the telescope.
The answer, E, is missing because plant should be planet. The definitions, plant means a shrub, planet, a celestial object. Celestial means it's in the sky. Number 8, which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer. Core has a missing letter. Which letter? Have a listen.
The teacher gave me the score on the final test.
And the answer, S, is missing because core should be score. Definitions, core means the center of something, like in an apple, and score means result. Number 9, which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer, that one. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
His gift was a pearl ring with a diamond.
And the answer, L, is missing because pear should be pearl. Definitions, pear is a fruit, pearl is a gem. Number 10, which word has a missing letter? Here's the answer, quality does. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
The team treated each player with equality and respect.
The missing letter is E. What are the definitions of quality and equality? Quality means the standard of something. Equality means sameness. Number 11, which word has a missing letter? The answer, gory. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
They remembered the old glory days with nostalgia.
The answer, L. What are the definitions of gory and glory? Gory means bloody, glory means fame. Number 12, which word has a missing letter? The answer, table. Which letter is missing? Have a listen.
We've got a stable internet connection now.
The answer, S, is missing. Table and stable definitions. Table is a piece of furniture. Stable means steady. Number 13, which word has a missing letter? It's that one. What's the missing letter? Have a listen.
She shouted herself hoarse during the match.
And the answer, A, is missing. Horse and horse, that could also be in a homophones test, couldn't it? What are the definitions? Horse is a farm animal, and horse with an A means croaky, of a voice. Number 14, which word has a missing letter? That one. What is the missing letter? Have a listen.
She's a childhood friend from our old neighborhood.
The answer, R. Fiend and friends, what are the definitions? A fiend is a monster, and a friend is a chum. And that's it. So I hope you found that helpful. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye for now.